Ladies and gentlemen, let's round out this last half of the adult Muay Thai card. Now, please welcome to the blue corner, representing 8 Points Muay Thai, Joel Suggs.
Fight fans do not adjust.
And now, to the red corner, representing Atlantic MMA and Form Fitness, give it up for Jason Dula.
Has anyone noticed that announcer looks like a well-dressed homeless man? It's like he got his suit at Goodwill and just got a decent haircut to go with it.
The definition of the pampered pig.
Is that Theo Vaughn in there?
I was going to say, do not.
Was that Theo Vaughn in there announcing? I wasn't sure.
Maybe with a mullet, you could pull it off.
It's like Theo Vaughn and Joe Rogan's unwanted child just showed up in South Carolina to announce some fights.
Fight fans.
Hey guys, Trevor Hayes here, welcoming you into the first heavyweight fight of the kickboxing card.
The busiest man in martial arts.
Trying to be. All right, speaking of busy, let's see these heavyweights get at it.
Fight fans, do not adjust your screens. That is not Bob from Tekken. Joel Suggs is just that big of a man. He is a tank.
Marching Dula down from the get-go. Dula staying on the outside, trying to pick his shots, loading up.
Dula always comes in phenomenal shape, man.
There's Dula's patented jumping head kick that he loves to throw. But he will do that in a tight space to circle back out into that middle. But
it did open up the exchange.
He did. It did, yeah. Big push kick. Good luck with that push kick on someone like that. But yeah, Suggs, just look at that patient control.
Just forward until he can get what he needs.
Stalking down. You can see that Jason Dula is loading up a lot, and Suggs is very casually feigning just along a little bit, just reading ever so much of what Dula's starting to set up to fire at him. Good snapping jab from Suggs.
Ooh, body kick exchange.
Heavy low kick.
Chris Clodfelter, I mean, if he's in your corner, you know what you're doing in the kickboxing match.
You know what you are doing. That is 100% absolute Muay Thai royalty of the Southeast, Mr. Chris Clodfelter. And you can see Joel Suggs, he fights with 8 Points Muay Thai 101. Just great fundamentals, stalking around. Dula looking for the longer strikes, staying active.
Defensively sound, Joel Suggs is. He's just not opening himself up.
Patience pays dividends. And Suggs, being the tank that he is, he knows to fight like a tank. You can't open up and risk anything against someone athletic like Dula.
Yeah, he's certainly doing a great job of not exposing himself. Big, powerful body kick from Suggs.
Yeah, good push landed from Dula at the end right there. But look, Dula signaling for him to fight right in front, but this is kind of what Dula does. He likes to stalk around and move a lot, tries to pull people to him. He's a little frustrating to fight for a big guy. We're used to having big guys, stand in front like that.
I was about to say that's going to be good for him as this fight goes on potentially, because he's making Joel follow him. He's making him work.
He is, yeah.
Both of these guys,
and Dula's one of those guys, he kind of does a lot of stuff off his back pedal. Like when you saw in the Surti and Martinez fight earlier, Martinez was not used to being on that back pedal. Where Dula, he puts himself on that back pedal from the get-go. he kind of like just lulls people into that chase around the cage while landing little strikes.
Yeah, he almost does that Yoel Romero thing where it's almost like he's trying to convince you that he's not as athletic as you think he is. Like he plays it real slow.
If you look at Dula, you'll go, all right, he's athletic. Like someone's 6'5" and that big. It's
but
like,
then
no,
when they fight, they kind of play it real cool.
The man just head kicked someone 6'3" by throwing himself in the air. I'd say that's athletic.
Jason Dula, what a wild card.
Always a character, though. You know, he's we cross paths every now and then in the Carolina fight game, and he is a character, and it really shows in his fight style.
No doubt, no doubt. He's one of those guys where his personality just is going to come through no matter what he does.
Oh yeah.
I remember he started off
a heavy low kick from Suggs to start corralling him back in. Dula starting the exchange off now with the hands. Good low kick by Suggs. Dula switching stances.
Everything Suggs lands is big. I mean, you look at his legs and it's like tree
trunks.
Well,
the great thing about what Suggs does is that he doesn't force power. He throws very controlled technique out and back, and it pays dividends. Good stepping hook with Suggs. Very patient. Now with I think that Dula's legs might be showing a little bit of wear and tear. It looks like Suggs is starting to control him on a straight line a little bit.
Yeah, it seems like every time he throws one of those kicks.
Oh, big body kick from Suggs.
Kick is huge. Slowing Dula down is the idea behind those leg kicks for sure.
I don't blame him one bit. Oi, big leg kick again. I just said big and leg in the same word.
The big leg kick with the big leg.
It's a long day already. Here at Fight 410. Good stepping in. Oh,
28
body
fight.
kick just missing.
Woo! Jason just soared through the air.
Good Lord. It's like he's playing fencing with his legs. Good jab to the body from Dula, measuring the range again.
Yeah, that might, I mean.
Ooh, Suggs, like, if Suggs could keep up that little rhythm change right there, he could bait Dula into a flurry a little bit. He needs to. He needs to bait Dula to try and do something explosive. He has to bait down on that tempo change and step in and swarm Dula a little bit.
Suggs' reach is a lot closer to Jason's than I originally
thought it was. Well, it's not, ooh. Oh, Suggs with a head kick at the end, and that's the exchange that Suggs was looking for. You saw the frustration. He baited him in. He was trying to get Dula to bite down and explode in, and then Suggs he took that bounce, stepped in tight. Good, clean combination at the end.
2 really good rounds in the book for Joel Suggs.
Oh, absolutely. And you know what? With the reach, I think that Dula does have the longer arm, but what it is that Suggs knows how to stay on top of him. And if there's one thing that can negate reach, if you look at this on the stools right here, look at Dula's arms. They do look a lot longer, but Suggs' pressure keeps those punches right in front of Dula. And when a lot of fighters see Dula move like that, man, they get a little frustrated, but Suggs is like, no, I'm staying on him. That's where my punches land. At the end of his, he's keeping that guard up, he's keeping it tight. Chris is getting him ready for that third round. I'll tell you this, Chris Clodfelder does a great job getting fighters to go into that third round.
He's dedicated to that 8 points game plan for sure.
Oh, absolutely, and it works. Look at the titles on the wall.
Look at the resume, yeah, for sure.
With that resume, if it ain't
and
Joel
Suggs' resume is impressive as well. 4-0 coming into this.
Absolutely, 2 IKF titles, I believe. Chris Clodfelder with a lot of international experience. Oh, Dula slipping on his own self.
He is sweaty.
He is a sweaty man.
He looks like Patrick Ewing in the 5th quarter right now, or a walking Gatorade commercial.
Ooh, good step into body shot with Joel Suggs. Great back leg feint. Dula's arms getting a little too wide. Lands the side kick. Oh,
it just seems like
jumping side kick
Dula's
again.
Had trouble getting going. Like he really hasn't.
It's just because when you look at it, Suggs doesn't stop moving.
Yes, true.
So a lot of people keep thinking, like all these MMA fans keep thinking, move. Well, look at what Suggs is doing. Tight, controlled, technical movement. You saw a niche earlier, tight, controlled, technical movement. It's a lot of a little bit goes a long way, Dula especially in this fight. Dula
finally found home for that right cross or the right hook.
He finally did, but you can see that Dula's been using a lot of movement up, where Suggs just keeps it patient. Look at that.
Yeah, if Joel was moving as much as Dula was,
Dula does a good job of making people wait for him by bouncing around so much, and Suggs just stays right on top. Ooh, good parry, hook. Great counters by Suggs. Great aggressive counters from Suggs, I'll say that. Good slip. Very impressive heavyweight fight from
Suggs is going nowhere.
Just constant control of that middle.
Oh, now
big hook. Ooh, got Dula spinning in circles.
Wayne Spinola, get out of the way.
Yeah, that is not something I'd like to run into, both of those men together. That is a lot of weight to be in the way of. Ooh, another chopping
leg kick. What a performance from Joel Suggs. Stayed true to the game plan.
Absolutely great work.
And looked great doing it. How many 350-pound men do you know that can move
MMA fighters, please
like that?
be in the back room in 5 minutes. MMA fighters, please be in the back room in 5 minutes. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're moving on to the judges' scorecard to make this official. The winner of this super heavyweight bout by unanimous decision, out of the blue corner, representing 8 points Muay Thai, Joel Suggs.
Joel Suggs putting the super in super heavyweight. Chris Clodfelter, another student of his, getting it done in the win column. Gotta feel good if you're that 8 points Muay Thai team right now. Joel Suggs moving to 5-0 as an amateur. You gotta think professional fights are on the horizon for that young man right there.